Pacific proa, sailing to windward. So we're here in Balkan shipyards. Kind of hard on the wind. Sails sheeted back. Anyway, schooner crab claw. So basically it's 4 meter spars. 4 meter, 4 meter. That gives about 7 square meter per sail. So both sails is about, the whole leg of the boat will be about 14 square meters. Masts get stepped on deck. We are tied them on with wire. They get stepped on deck. They go into a mast step, and then the one shroud goes to the lee pod. That side is not rigged, but it doesn't matter. The one shroud goes down to the lee pod, a headstay, and the third shroud comes down to the uckers. About 120 degrees between them. So basically what's happening over here is, so every sail will have 2 sheets, of course. So at the moment this sheet is coming to a block over here. Here we have 2 blocks. So this sheet comes to the block and comes all the way to the cockpit. Cockpits be over here. Over here there will be a seat and 2 kind of baths made of plywood where all the ropes spill into them. So we got, in the middle of the boat, we got 2 sheets running to the winch. Over here we're going to have a winch on the end. Got 2 sheets running. Then I want cam cleats, but just before the winch, so we're going to have two cam cleats, 2 blocks, and that's for that sail at the moment is working on that sheet. The back sail at the moment is working on a sheet that goes from the sail itself all the way to the back. On the stern at the moment there will be a block. There's going to be 2 blocks on that stern, but we'll talk about the other one in a minute. So this block comes, so the sheet comes to this block and leads all the way back to the cockpit. Again, cam cleat over here. So there's 4 cam cleats. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Other than that, I don't think I'll need any more cam cleats. I'm going to go for the rest of my rigging will all be with clam cleats, which are the ones that you jam. Okay. So, second block on the back of the boat is for the endless line that pulls the rig fore and aft. So we'll have 2 blocks on that end, 2 blocks on this end, and then we got the endless line that runs from the cockpit through that block onto that tack. Then another stainless steel probably piece, a cable probably from tack to tack goes, yeah, and then the sheet continues, the endless line continues and comes back to this block. And that's how we can pull the rig fore and aft. There's the tack rail, we call it. That one's not there. So anyway, so we got 2 blocks, 2 blocks, another 2 blocks, 4 cam cleats. Then we have 3 lines going up the mast. Middle one, so at the top there's 3 blocks on the top of the mast, 3 blocks hanging. Center block is halyard, pulls up the yard. 2 side blocks of railing lines, or something of the sort of a lazy jack, let's say. So the right side comes down to here, left side goes down to there. Let's say lazy jacks we call them for now. So that's 3 blocks at the top of the mast. They come down, another 3 blocks at the bottom of the mast. I haven't decided if they're just going to be standard blocks yet, or if they're going to be, I'll make a whole metal base with Ocolon wheels inside, and that thing just gets bolted onto the mast, and they send all those 3 lines come into the cockpit. So at the cockpit we have 5 lines on this On this side we got 5, and then 1 from there. So you got 1 sheet from there, 1 sheet from here. That's controlling this sail. And then we've got brailing line, halyard, next brailing line, and endless line that pulls rig fore and aft. Like I said, first only sheets will be on cam cleats for quick release. All the rest I want to use clam cleats because they're just cheaper, and most important, they are smaller. They have less width, so then I'll be using up less on my deck over here, so my hatches can be bigger. Then that all comes to here, and then they come first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and they all spill into the cockpit, all the ropes. So then whatever needs to get put on a winch gets put on a winch. You winch it, then you lock it, you cleat it, then you can take it off the winch. And wherever I'm going to be using clam cleats, I might have just a standard cleat in front of it where I can lash my rope on, so nothing jumps out of clam cleats. I've sailed a lot with clam cleats. They're very good, but I've noticed that when the ropes start getting old, they start bouncing out of them. I don't know. So I think of having a little bit of cleats over there, standard cleats in front of the clam cleats. Same thing on the back, of course. So we got 3 blocks on the top, 3 blocks on the bottom. That's bringing my halyards and my halyards and braiding line all the way. So 5 lines here, another one here. That's 1/2 of the boat, so that's 6. And then on the other side we got another 6. Then we got our tack rail, we called it, going like this, then coming back like that. So there will be another pulley over there made specially for the endless line. So once the sails are getting pulled, so you pull that sail and then it drags the other one along with it. So then that goes through the pulley. And that's basically the rig. That's basically the rig. So over here at the bottom of the sails, I want to have a line going like that on the boom. On that line I want to have another block. That block onto it gets connected the 2 sheets. The 1 sheet that comes through here for at the moment is working on that one. And the second sheet that will go around the bow and come back from here. So both sheets hanging off a single block. So